Hello and welcome back to Break the Press. You know, it's been a while since, we've said these words. It's been a while. We took a break. And I'm sure you guys have missed us. I know you three have missed me. But
I don't know about that one.
Before we get started, we'll talk about the upgrades. There you go. We've got some nice little flags, but they'll be behind us.
Sorry, Man United couldn't afford one.
The
budget. The budget. We had to trim the budget down. We couldn't afford it.
But I mean, it's been a while, since everyone's been on the screen. So, how are you guys?
Yeah, I've been alright. Safe in mid still.
It's been very good Ramadan, I think, for everyone now.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, fasting, but I've been eating still. So I've been eating. I ate 7 the other day,
Okay.
in the Netherlands.
My clubs.
True.
And Abdul? I mean, Abdul is a Red Devil, so.
Yeah.
I'm locked up.
Yeah, he's locked up. He's locked up. Another reason why the flag's not there. We're not trying to show,
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
What are we talking about today, Abby?
So we're going to be talking about, obviously, I think. These don't want to talk about the Premier League, but I don't care about that anymore. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Okay.
We got bigger fish to fry.
I'm gonna back my team in it. We're gonna win this Premier League. We're gonna win this
I'm gonna back my team in the Champions League.
Over my
Okay.
dead body.
Yeah. My body's not dead, mate. My body's alive. And you see Chelsea flag over here? No. No. We're talking about Arsenal, the only team here in the Champions League right now.
We're playing European football as well.
Are we doing the Conference League segment?
No,
You never got it, you don't know how it
budget.
feels.
No, we don't have that. So we're going to be talking about Champions League predictions. We're going to talk about knockout predictions. Who's going to win? I don't need to really say anything because you guys know who I'm going to predict.
And you know what? We'll go into that game first. Arsenal versus Real Madrid. First leg at the Emirates, second leg at the Bernabeu. In favour of Real Madrid, you must. So, we'll let the Arsenal fan take the stage. Okay, he's smelling something.
He's looking at it as well.
What?
It's on you, mate. Arsenal Madrid.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm just thinking. Obviously, the past 2 years, what did I say?
What do you say?
What was the one phrase I used to say?
What do you say? Give me Real Madrid.
Give me Real Madrid.
Okay.
And when they finally come, it's getting spooky. Not gonna lie, yes.
Look, we'll talk about, both teams, route to the quarterfinal. Of course, you guys are smashed PSV, so it's pretty much a day, just an easy day at the office, for you guys.
Easy day.
Of course, Real Madrid, had to go the harder against the Madrid rivals, Atletico Madrid.
Corruption going on over there.
Yeah, a bit of, and actually, quickly, what are your thoughts on that penalty from Alvarez?
Should have been allowed to be retaken, though.
That's what I thought as well.
I thought it fixes everything.
Because it's the same as when you you stutter and you fake it. It doesn't get retaken.
No, it's not. You get retake.
The equivalent is if the keeper comes off his line, and then they retake it if the keeper comes off his line. So they should have let him retake it.
Listen, there's the
I
first
think penalties should just be revamped in general.
As in, we'll take it from the halfway line.
Free kicks now.
Free
You have to
kicks.
take it from the corner flag.
No,
I'm joking.
that's a new rule, to be fair. Time wasting.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
1v1 thing, MLS style.
No. I think in a game of 90 minutes, if a keeper saves the penalty, it should be a goal kick. I think that's a good rule.
Wait. What?
In a normal game, let's say you win a penalty.
Yeah.
If the keeper saves it, it should
What
be a
about
goal
the rebound?
kick.
Okay,
No, I don't think rebound. I don't think that's like.
What does it have to do with the penalty shootout?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying in general. I said in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting a bit feisty.
Okay,
yeah?
I'm hungry.
Okay. You're hungry or
I'm hungry.
So what are your thoughts on Alvarez? It didn't look. To be fair, the video came after. It did look like he
did touch it twice.
Yeah, look, if
It's impossible to not hit it twice without sliding like that.
But that's why it should have been retaken.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They should be retaken. But I was devastated when Madrid went through, and I think Arsenal fans were as well.
Nah, actually I wasn't.
Really?
Nah.
It's more harder to be a low block.
No, I think both teams are obviously very hard, but I would rather face a team that's open rather than Atletico Madrid is like our us in our final form, bruv.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, respect to Atletico Madrid, that's a good thing, but I'd rather face Real Madrid. Especially, I've watched a lot of Real Madrid in the Champions League this season. I've watched basically most of their games. I think we can have a go at them.
It's the heritage, though. It's the heritage. The heritage will get you far.
Very, very shaky this season. Atletico Madrid, have been very strong in the league somewhat, but they've lost a few games. So, look, Arsenal versus Real Madrid. You don't have to really give the score prediction, but on aggregate, what do you think the game will go? How do you think we'll go at Emirates? How do you think we'll go at the Bernabeu?
Back your team, blood. I think we're going to win. Not even being delusional. I think we can win. Wait, what? No, it's not yet. It's not yet.
But where do the goals come from? How do you go through?
Actually, that is Saka back? No,
He hopefully is back. If Saka's back, I think we go through. If he's not, well, it's not delusion. I genuinely think we can beat them. Look, if you're in the competition to win, right? I think last year, obviously, the way we got knocked out against Bayern Munich, people criticizing and saying we're not ready for the big stage. This and that. Look at the way we crumbled, and that's true. I think that was a bit early. I think now we've got a year under our belts. I think the Bayern game, the way we got knocked out was our fault, to be honest. I think.
But wouldn't you consider this team's probably weaker than that last year's team?
Yes and no, because I think obviously experience is a big thing. I think that Bayern experience will help us a lot. And I think the way the Prem has gone, I think this is obviously our only chance now.
Yeah.
I think the players do believe. I don't think we're scared. I think the fans are scared. I think we have every right to, but I don't think the team is scared.
I mean, the players can't be scared because
No, they can't. But obviously teams have been scared before.
Yeah, that's true.
Like against Bayern Munich, you could tell we weren't gonna. You know when they scored, like that's done. Like
Yeah.
you could tell we weren't going through. That being said, yeah, I think on aggregate, I think we'll go through 3-2.
So where do the 3 goals come from?
Set piece again, ole ole. No, look. We are the best defensive team in the world. Not Atletico Madrid. I'm sorry, it's us. It's us. We play in the best league. We shut down in the Champions League. It's facts. We've got the lowest goals expected goals against. We've only lost one game against Inter Milan, which again it should have been a draw, but whatever. We should have had plenty, but whatever. We've conceded second least goals. Again, against Inter Milan are first. We that should have been level. And Real Madrid defense is shaky. That being said, their attack is like the most frightening in the world. That is quite scary. But look, I think against Real Madrid, I think we will sacrifice that and try and play defensive. I don't care. Let me just get the win. I think we'll definitely score from a set piece. Definitely. I think we will. I think that's a given. Real Madrid are terrible at defending set pieces. I think obviously... we didn't score like for a long time, but we scored against Chelsea. You know what I mean? Little warm-up session against our little bros. We're getting ready to face the big dons. And Saka will talk, man. Saka's going to talk.
I mean, look, that's a lot about Arsenal, but we do have to mention the champions of Europe right now, Real Madrid. I mean, look, that is they had a good game against us. They had an okay game against Atletico, and I mean, look, it looks like Mbappe is finally, hit the tracks now. He's cooking up in the La Liga, cooking up in the Champions League, and I think he'll pose a very big threat still. Of course your defense is very good, but it's Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo.
It depends. If they're all their attacks firing, it's going to be much harder.
It's going to be much
But,
harder.
I mean, Vinny won in the second leg against Atletico.
Yeah, that's true. But Atletico were they prime shut down that attack. They made sure they had nothing in that second leg.
I think we can do that.
Really?
I think we can.
But that's to their system as well. The way they defend with their five
But
and
our defense is incredible.
but that was a way for Real Madrid, that Atletico.
I mean, even that first leg, Real Madrid weren't that good at all.
Yeah. I mean, look, again, even in most of our games in the Premier League, our XG is probably the lowest. We have the highest line of defense in the Premier League, yet we have the lowest goals a game expected. It's been like 440 days since we've conceded more than 2 goals. Like, our defensive stats and our defensive ability is up there with the best in the world. I think we've got the best centre-back partnership in the world. I think Timber this season has been insane. And against every top winger, I'm always confident that Timber's going to lock them up, and he has. This season, I can't remember a game where he's had a tough game against someone. You have to remember he's against the ACL. So, I mean, you guys, look, I've talked about my team. You need to talk against me about Real Madrid.
No, my main point is, if that attack is firing, it will be Arsenal's probably hardest challenge that they've experienced under Mikel Arteta.
100%.
That's the problem. And as you mentioned, your defense is great, but then getting out of that defense and then creating your own chances, who's going to do that up front?
Saka.
Yeah,
No, look, if Saka's back, if Saka's not
There's a chance
back,
that he won't be as
we
sharp,
lose.
No? What if he
comes
back and he's not firing the way he was? Because that injury was out. He was out for a long time.
That's true.
What if he gets injured again in that game?
No, but he should have been back a few weeks ago based on his injury. His injury, I think, is he's actually ahead. Like he can play now.
That's true.
Obviously, he's not going to be match fit, but in terms of the injury being that big, I don't think he will be that big. I think his sharpness will be quite low. But again, Saka is someone that he doesn't need to be that sharp to make a chance or to. Obviously, who's going to be the striker? That's the problem now.
Yeah.
Our attack is going to be weak, but I have full faith in our defense. Midfield,
I need a tough one.
I think this we're going to see.
Pieces tactic.
No, look, midfield. Look, we're going to see. Look, Declan Rice, man, I'm telling you, watch. We're going to see what he's made of. We're going to see what he's made of.
I mean, he's going up against a very good midfielder. If Fede does play in there, he's been hot this season. He's been very good. Okay.
Oh, who was the pick?
You do have to watch out from his power shots as well. From if you're playing too deep,
I mean,
he is
look,
gonna
Don't
whack
worry,
it.
you got a jockey
We
plus,
seem
mate.
to
Block
be
plus.
very, what's it called, in favour of Real Madrid. So, Dean, what do you think your aggregate score of this game will be?
I think both games will be very entertaining, like end-to-end kind of stuff.
Yep.
But in terms of goals, it'll be low scoring because again, that Arsenal defense compared to Real Madrid attack, it's an impossible force. What's the phrase? I can't say it.
English student. English student, by the way.
Unstoppable force. There we go.
Yeah,
Imposter
yeah.
Koglu.
I don't know. It's been very close. I think
Remember,
Real
our
Madrid's
attack
skill-
is like just mid.
Hmm?
Our attack is terrible right now.
That's what I mean. So
Hmm.
it'll be close. It'll be very close. I
So
think.
what did you say?
In terms of score, maybe 2-1 Real Madrid over both legs.
Okay.
I don't see many goals.
I think it would be. I think 3-1 Real Madrid. I think Arsenal will get one set piece. I think, but if they're on fire, they're gonna get the goals, man. It's unstoppable. You cannot do this.
It all depends on that attack, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Go on. What do you think your score is?
Can Arsenal create an upset? That is the question.
9-5.
When did you? What's the date that you played the first leg?
8th of April. 2
What's
weeks.
the game before then? Or is it straight? To Champions League?
Is it Fulham? Fulham on the 1st of April, I'm pretty
I
sure.
think either way, league won't be as much of a priority anyway. So
Yeah, but they don't want to drop right off.
But then we'll have 6 days of preparation.
yeah, I don't think that'll matter.
I'll
too much.
go with 4 goals to Real Madrid. Wow. And 2 to Arsenal.
Okay.
Alright, so I mean, as a
Okay.
table, that means that we do overall, sorry, Abid, we do take Real Madrid as a
No, it's
victors.
fine. No, it's fine.
And
I've always liked to be the underdog.
alright. Okay. And on their side,
Shout out Speed. I don't know why I did that.
I don't
know why. I don't know why I did that.
This is for the behind the scenes again.
Yeah, that's not going on the main video.
No, it will.
Anyway,
We'll edit it, don't worry.
on their side, we have another English sleeping giant, as some would say. Aston Villa versus PSG. First leg at Paris, second leg at Villa Park.
Paris
I
Saint-Germain.
mean, Abid is on tape saying that PSG are trash. When
I thought they played
That was when we bucked them, innit?
I thought they played pretty well.
That was when I'm saying that was when before we played them, and then
yeah.
they.
They-
What, in September?
Yeah, they said that. He literally said, I said that I don't think we'll beat
Yeah, team can
PSG.
get better into the season. It's
Yeah,
not
100%.
Yeah,
And
no,
they
I
have,
agree.
and they have.
I agree.
And I did say they were unbeaten in the league, and they still are unbeaten in the league.
I mean,
That's like, you know what I
context,
mean,
context.
Come on.
Yeah, but look, I mean, Aston Villa, of course, their route was a very easy win against Club Brugge. They're 3-0 in their last game against them.
Who aren't, let's not underestimate this team. This team beat, Atalanta quite convincingly.
Yeah,
So
100%.
good,
Hey, look,
good challenge.
Aston Villa.
Club Brugge.
Yeah,
That
Club
That
Brugge.
second
Yeah.
one was quite
And
close.
PSG, of course, come out very dramatic game against Liverpool.
Yeah.
One of their best games of the season. It was
Wow,
so good.
yeah.
It was so good. That game was
Incredible.
so good. Of course, they beat them on penalties. Donnarumma, first leg was shaky. Second leg saved them quite a bit.
That's all that guy's good for, bruv.
Penalties.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We England fans felt it. Did we not?
It's terrible. Oh, yeah.
Do we need to talk about Mo Salah and his lack of
I think
involvement?
that Ballon d'Or campaign is just...
Yeah, I think that Ballon campaign has fallen right apart.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, really,
'Cause
man.
no,
That's
what?
your opinion. What's about the overall opinion?
Overall,
of
yeah.
No, I'm just
but
like,
you
really.
need to understand the
come
Ballon d'Or
on.
starts from January to the end. So
Champions League has that much influence.
Yeah.
It
It's a
just
season
does.
now. It's based on seasons, not Jan.
no, it's from
No,
January.
it's not. It's
I think
seasons.
he'll have more of a chance if no one.
Okay, even then,
Let's
like
say Mbappe goes on a crazy run. He's gonna be more.
Yeah,
of a
that's
front
true.
runner.
But again, look, we're talking about Liverpool. They're not even in the Champions League. They got
That's
knocked
true.
out
That's
that
true. You've got to
PSG.
be talking about.
Now-
what about Ousmane Dembele? I thought he had
Do
a
you
great
think-
game.
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, really, guys? Come on.
What?
Ousmane Dembele had a good game.
No,
It was
man.
alright, yeah.
I keep seeing this online. He was terrible, man.
I think
He was
alright.
terrible.
If
Which
Salah
one?
Salah
Dem-
was terrible
Usman
that game.
Dembele.
What, both legs?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, guys, really?
Nah.
What? Why? Why? Because he scored a goal. He had so many
Nah,
chances.
he was.
Oh, no, he was not clinical at all.
Yeah.
He had,
clinical,
no, he
but
had so
he's-
many
he's-
chances.
He's causing problems.
Oh, come on, really? He had so
More
many,
than Salah.
He had so many chances.
More than
right?
Salah.
Okay, I'll get onto that, but that's a silly point. I'll get onto it. He had so many chances, right? And in that second leg, particularly,
Yeah,
all his
yeah.
passes were wayward. They
100%.
didn't meet anyone.
No, second leg was a lot like way more crap.
But he did the damage. And
Like
the
he
damage
had
was
a
done.
one-on-one against Alisson where he could have scored to Barcola, I think. But there were so many chances. PSG had a lot.
Well, I think his season's overrated, man. I really do.
I mean, it's not like he's very rare. It's not like he's
People are saying he should be in the Ballon d'Or.
Nah.
I thought
no way.
Rafinha's in front right now.
Even that, man. Come on, really. But anyways, that's
I mean,
sorry
look,
for diverting.
You know, we'll let Avis bias aside.
It's not bias.
It is
As
biased.
It's not.
PSG,
What's the
I mean,
bias?
look-
What's the bias?
Everything against Liverpool.
There's every fall-off actually.
Oh, follow. Yeah.
No, I want to
For
go
Salah,
out.
yeah.
No, I mean, look, quickly touching that Liverpool point, yeah? Salah didn't get the ball. That's a fact. He did not get the ball. In the first leg he did, and he got clamped up by Nuno Mendes,
He had
yeah?
a good game, Nuno Mendes.
By the way,
Okay.
Nuno Mendes said his hardest opponent is Bukayo Saka. Just putting that in there.
Alright.
And he did. He got clamped up in the first leg, right? In the second leg, he did not get the ball. He didn't.
I mean, I think that's that.
You
PSG
drop deep.
worker. I mean, that's the very
you
big
expect
thing.
more from the
That
player.
Drop
Yeah.
deep.
Player
You could
in the
drop
world,
deep in them, you know.
Look, I'm not even defending Salah because I love him. I think it's a bit unfair.
No, I agree
Yeah,
it's
it is
unfair, but
unfair.
it's like that's the best player in the world.
Like that-
That's what happens.
Yeah, but like that's like, you know, Haaland like a season or two ago when he had like 7 touches in one half.
Yeah.
Like, come on, right? He didn't get the ball.
It's true, but this
Yeah,
is the
100%.
best player in the world.
But
mean,
when
like-
you are the main source of like
Yeah,
goals
when
for
you're-
Liverpool, you
the hype
do
don't
really
even
have to
even
step
you
up.
But I
gotta
think-
get it back.
No, but the thing is, though,
'Cause look-
Liverpool have been overly dependent on Salah, like, ridiculously.
Yeah, that's
overly
why I'm-
dependent.
that's why,
just how it
like,
goes. It's just
It's like how you
Both
take
ways.
Saka out of
Yeah,
your
true.
team, innit?
Hey, this is why I said last episode. I think
Yeah.
this is the most undeserved league in.
You know, he's not wrong, though.
You are looking at me saying
Because if you
what?
take Saka,
deserve-
if you
it's
take
deserved for
Salah out of
Salah.
that team,
Yeah,
Deserve
this,
for
this,
Salah.
is this is why it should be more of him being about. I think it's unfair that he's out the Ballon d'Or, man.
he's not out of it, but he's not
No,
front
people-
runner.
people-
He's not winning it anymore. He's not winning it anymore.
I don't know yet.
He'd
We don't
be
know
in top
yet.
3, but he's not front runner
But
anymore.
look, alright, we're talking about Salah too much, alright? This is PSG. The reason why
I mean, it is
I'm
Ramadan, so
Okay.
should be the first thing we say. Talk about.
Sure. Look, we got PSG, right? PSG, I mean, look, that game, their midfield.
they got the hype.
They got the hype.
They
They
have
got,
got the-
I just that work rate. Their press is ridiculous. Luis Enrique has really coached in a
And
very
Aston
strong
Villa
press.
trash out the back. They are trash out.
They are. But I mean, the reason why they went through because they played Club Brugge. But other than that, I mean, do you think Aston Villa can cause an upset against PSG?
No.
I think the
Nope.
majority of people
He's
won't.
done
Right,
his
yeah.
time.
So let's
He's done.
swiftly go through the scores.
Oh,
What do you
actually,
think, Aggregate?
question: does anyone know if Asensio's cup tied?
No.
No,
Champions
no,
League
no.
does not have that.
No.
no.
Alright, fine.
Sorry, Premier League. So yeah, what do you think will go down?
I think Villa will give it a good fight, maybe first.
3-1
leg,
PSG.
but, like,
4-2 PSG.
Yeah, I'll say 4-2. Like Villa will give it a good goal, but I think everyone expects.
Imagine if it goes down to penalties and it's Donnarumma versus Martinez.
That'll be cinema.
That's
That would
beastly.
be a great
Martinez
finish,
would
yeah.
smoke him as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Martinez would
Yeah.
smoke him.
But PSG had the better penalty.
Imagine if them taking
penalties
penalties against each
I
other.
think we're 3-2 PSG. 3-2
Okay.
PSG.
Mm.
Alright, I mean, look, that's that side. We'll go to the same as they are. But we're going to the other side, who, I mean, people are saying it's Barcelona's free run through the Champions League on their side.
It is a free run.
They got a quarter-final game against Borussia Dortmund.
I think that one's
Yeah,
probably
they're smoking them. I'm going
I mean,
Again, I don't think it'll be a blow. I don't think
5-1,
any of these ties
5-1
are gonna be-
Barca.
I mean, Dortmund made a dramatic comeback against Lille to
Nah,
get through to
nah,
the
nah,
quarterfinals,
nah.
and Barcelona
They're
Benfica
10th.
away.
They're
That little
10th.
team, like we said with Bruges, that little team beat what? They beat
Yes,
Real Madrid,
but-
they beat all the other teams. in the
But
Champions
we
League.
need to realise how bad Dortmund are this season.
I know. I'm just.
And we also
making
need
a
to talk about
point.
how good Barcelona have been this season. That
Yeah.
team, very, very great team
I'm-
in the league. One.
Lewandowski
Second leg.
will get
Which one's the
double.
second
Yeah.
leg?
So they play the Spotify Camp Nou first, and they play at the Signal Iduna
In second
in the
leg.
second leg.
Yeah, 5-1
Didn't they play
Barcelona.
in the, they played in the group stage part right as well?
I don't know if they did. They might.
They
have.
No, they did.
I remember Fran
I don't
Torres
think they
scored a
did.
goal. I remember he scored after ages. He didn't score.
Against Dortmund, I can fact
Yeah.
check.
I'm
I
not
saw
sure.
you.
I said that too quickly, actually. I didn't even think
We'll
about that.
fact check. I mean, look, how do you think it'll go? What do you think?
Um,
do you
a
talk about how good
battering.
Barcelona have been? I mean,
A
what are the key pieces
hammering.
of Barcelona that will change this game?
Transition.
Pedri, Pedri number 1. before
Rafinha's
anyone.
being very clinical.
I mean, do you want to talk about how good Pedri has been?
Aye, best
Lewandowski's
midfielder in the
his
world.
former team.
Best midfielder in the world. Who?
Lewandowski's facing his former club.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
true.
he is, yeah.
He is, yeah.
And Dean also was right. They did play Borussia Dortmund in Signal Iduna Park. It went down 3-2 to Barcelona. Rafinha, Ferran Torres on the brace. Grassy with a
But
double.
times have changed.
I mean, that was still a close
But
game.
Dortmund have got worse since then.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, what they're so far down
They're
the
11th,
table.
I swear.
Yeah, they're far
Wow.
down the table.
Last
Madrid,
year's
yes,
finalists.
Yeah, finalists, yeah.
I'm going 5-3 aggregate.
Yeah, I went
Barcelona.
5-1 Barcelona.
Second leg Signal Iduna Park.
Doesn't matter
They'll
where
give
it
it a
is.
good go, I think.
Doesn't matter.
But
Do you think that they could, I mean, what are the key pieces for Dortmund to really make a big... If they're going to make a
Grassi's on what,
comeback...
10 goals?
Yeah, I think Grassi's not the top scorer anymore, but he is high up
He
there.
scored in their last game in the Champions League.
Yep, 100%.
Yep.
Did he?
he
Yeah.
did.
In the league?
Actually, he just got
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
It was Bayern and Can.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
Chan.
Oh, he didn't.
They got the
Yeah,
last
he
goal,
should have
yeah.
scored. He should have
Yeah, he
scored.
had a
Yeah,
one sitter.
Yeah, he should have scored.
but-
Yeah.
No, I mean,
How do you? I mean, who do they else have? I mean, they don't really have. I mean, they're the underdogs in this time.
I mean,
long shot.
yeah.
I think this game where we just see two goals of quality. Like
Really?
it's gonna be clear to see.
I mean, this Barcelona team is very, very good in the league. I mean,
I think
they're
they can
probably
pump
best
him in the
team
Camp
watch
Nou,
in
to
the
be
world
honest.
Right
It could be 4-0 at the Camp Nou.
Yeah, they'll smash him in one game.
Yeah.
now. Total Lamine Yamal, all of these.
Very,
players.
very good.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very good.
firing off now as well.
Firing up.
Yeah, I mean goals and assists now as 17-year-old in Champions League.
I mean, did you see
knockout
that?
stages.
What was that? I mean,
The
what you thought
finisher.
of that fake?
I don't think it was
shot?
assist.
He did not mean that.
I don't think
He
it was
did not mean
assist.
that
I
pass.
feel like he did. It was the way that he shaped his
No,
foot.
he did not, man.
He didn't have the.
That
He didn't
doesn't
have
make
enough
sense.
wrap.
If he's gonna pass it, he'd do outside the boot pass. Why
Yeah,
would
yeah.
he use his inside like that?
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
make
don't know.
sense.
Maybe it was in two minds there. I don't know. It looked like he
Well,
didn't wrap
could
it
be
enough.
two minds, sure, but
Like,
he
it looked like
didn't
he
mean
looks
to
like he
pass.
shaped for the fence and he like changed his mind last minute because he didn't put the wrap on it to finesse it like how you would.
I just think if you're
normally.
gonna pass, you're doing it outside the boot.
Yeah.
You're not
Maybe.
gonna-
Yeah, I don't. It's definitely not pass, but it's still like it's still impressive.
It's
You know, it
very,
came off his
very-
foot.
Of course, he had that long
Finesse.
range
Oh
finesse.
yeah, yeah. He
That
makes it
was
look so
It
easy.
was so
Yeah.
fluid. It was so
Yeah.
just flowed into the net. It was
That
beautiful.
was a nice.
What goal?
Well
Yeah,
done,
he-
indeed. I mean, go on then. So, what do you think the scores are gonna be?
5-2 or 4-5. 5-2.
5-3. You're going.
5-1.
I think it'll be closer than that. People, when you think someone's gonna have a
No,
goal, it's gonna be.
no.
They're
The
too-
goal
they're
in
too
class
clinical. They're too
is
clinical.
Alright, you know
so
what?
big.
I
I think Lewandowski could get a hat-trick in one of the games. He
Wow.
could.
3-1 Barcelona. 3-1 Barcelona.
Alright.
All right, and then the quarterfinal game is probably the closest one. Second closest one to Arsenal Madrid. Bayern Munich versus Inter Milan. Bayern Munich going on an underrated season. I think Vince Company has caught a lot of slack this season. For I mean, mainly because he's gone from Burnley to Bayern Munich, and there you go.
He's trying to do better.
And of
now.
course, they also went to the playoff phases of the Champions League as well. They had to play
So
the
is that
Champions League.
underrated then?
What?
Is that underrated? That they have to go through the playoffs?
Yeah,
A lot of
a lot
Bayern
of teams
fans
had
have
to.
issues with him.
Real Madrid
So.
had to go for the playoffs as well.
Yeah,
A lot of teams
yeah.
had to go for the playoffs.
I mean,
Exactly.
Kane's being put into
That's
the
not a good
valuable
thing.
conversations now.
Yeah, Kane. I mean,
Yeah.
Kane. He's had a good season as well, as he does for Bayern Munich. And Bayern, how do you think that this game will line for Inter as well?
Inter's gonna win, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
it's
gonna-
gonna
yeah.
be an easy win.
I think it's closer than what you think.
Nah.
I think it's going to guarantee
Nah.
closer. There's no way.
Inter's always just underrated every year. Obviously, last year they didn't do
I
too
think
well.
they're rated this year. People really have fallen in love with this ball.
Yeah, because you're talking about Barcelona. I'm sorry, Inter are the best team to watch. I'm
Really?
sorry. In Inter's
They're not-
football is the most unique football.
it's unique guarantee tactically, but I'm saying like in the terms of like the players that Barcelona have, like
Yeah.
things like Pedri and stuff.
Yeah, the play, mate. Inter
close.
are sourcing out with Mkhitaryan. I mean, Çalhanoğlu in their midfield. They had Mkhitaryan, Thuram. You know, he's got these
Darmian.
players. Darmian, he's got these players who are like B listers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
C tier, B tier players, and he's making them world beaters. Whereas Barcelona, obviously, La Masia and all of that stuff, they've got great players. And Rafinha was a top Premier League winger. You know, before that, Arsenal wanted him. We were chasing him. He's a top Premier. I think Inter.
Flick turned his career around.
Yeah. But I think Inter will
They
win.
of course went through an easy run to the Feyenoord to the what do you call it, quarterfinals. And Bayern Munich, they played Leverkusen and they had two good
That
games
was
against
very
them as well.
simple, yeah.
Yeah, very simple game. I mean, look, both teams have come in with good form. I don't know. Inter just won against Atalanta, which puts them top of the league in Serie A. So that's a
Bayern might
very
have
big
just
win.
lost their recent game. I'm not sure.
I can't remember what they.
No, they drew. They drew.
But I
Yeah.
think the league for them is like a formality now. It's kind of wrapped
Kane,
up. For
Kane
them.
will have a
No,
shot.
not really.
Yeah, it's wrapped.
It's a 6-point gap.
They're not gonna lose that many games, man. I don't think so. I think it should be a formality. For
A
them.
6-point gap with what was it? 8 games left to go.
They won.
They've won the league. Come on. I
I'd
mean,
love to
look,
see them not win it, but
I mean,
It's not
we
over
talked
yet,
a lot about
but,
Inter. I mean, look,
yeah.
Bayern Munich, they have
Still
Joao
there.
Luciano on fire. Michael Elise, you know,
Marco
Premier League,
Elise
player going out there.
runs down the wing for me.
People thought it was a shock move, but he's gone
Not
in there and
really.
he's put a dent.
Was it
in
really
that
a
Bayern
shock
team.
move?
I mean, a player from Crystal Palace going to.
I
Bayern
think it
Munich.
was
No,
a shock
but-
move because he had the offer from Chelsea in it, and
Yeah, but like
surely you'd go to Chelsea over Munich.
everyone knew he's a good player.
Oh yeah, no,
But-
yeah,
but
yeah.
From
not
that
keeping it, but I'm saying for
standpoint.
Crystal Palace to Bayern Munich like that, and
yeah, it does seem
But-
wrong.
it is,
It does.
it's not the type of player that Bayern Munich would sign.
Yeah, no, his stocks have definitely gone up since Munich,
100%.
which makes sense, obviously.
And he's
Bigger,
played
bigger
very,
club.
very well, been very good
Yeah.
for the league. Had a good game against Leverkusen as well. So I mean, and again, the second leg is at the San Siro, and the first leg is at the
Allianz.
Allianz Arena.
So I mean, how do you think it go? I'm favouring Bayern Munich in this one.
Of course, you are.
I think it's close, but I'm favouring Bayern Munich.
Is it a bit of bias from Vincent Company? Maybe it
Yeah,
is.
it's biased.
But anyway,
I
3-1
don't even follow Bayern Munich like that.
3-2 Inter Milan.
I don't know how Kane deals with that defense.
3-2.
How would Kane be?
Imagine a Cherby locking up. To be fair, Cherby locked up Haaland. So I mean,
Yeah,
You
a
can't-
very
you can't
experienced
disrespect it,
defender.
yeah.
You can't-
Very
you
experienced
can't.
defender.
You really can't.
But it's not just that the ball playing ability of Bastoni. Like you could have watched like an hour compilation of Bastoni just
Yeah,
ping the
yeah,
ball
it's
out,
just,
just
yeah.
finding players. I mean, one of if not the best center back in the world right now, in my opinion. One of the best out the back, 100%.
Probably the best.
Best out the back.
Yeah.
How close do you think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be very close.
I'm going 4-2 Inter Milan.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't
4-2.
know if they get 4 goals. Before.
If they can survive,
I don't think Bayern score more than 2.
if they can survive at the Allianz Arena, then yeah, it's done.
I'm saying 4-2 because I feel like one of those games Inter will have a masterclass.
Allianz
Maybe.
Arena.
I mean, Bayern Munich
Yeah.
in these games, you know, their defense, Kim Min-jae and Upamecano always make
A lot of Bayern
mistakes.
fans, yeah, but a lot of Bayern fans are on their case of Kim Min-jae and Upamecano.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing okay in the league, but as soon as the lights are on them, they start
Yeah.
to falter. They did against City, like 2 years ago.
Mm.
I remember
Well, that was more
Upamecano slipped.
Upamecano.
That was more
Yeah, that's what I'm
Upamecano.
saying.
I don't think Kim Min-jae
No,
was
but
even
Kim
there.
made
Yeah,
a mistake
yeah,
against
yeah.
Real
No,
Madrid.
Kim Min-jae wasn't even
No,
there.
No,
no,
that's what
no.
I'm saying, we're
Kim
saying
made a
in
mistake against
general.
Real Madrid, remember?
Yes.
For the Vinny goal.
The Vinny
Yes.
goals,
Yeah.
Wait, it was the one where he got
Yeah,
dragged
Cruz
out,
just simple passing.
And he
Yeah.
gave away the pen as well.
Yeah. Lights
Yeah.
are too bright.
Lights are too bright. I mean, look, how do you think it's going to go?
Blinding them. They can't
How do you
defend.
think it's going to go then?
3-2 Inter Milan.
Oh,
Oh, wait, hang on. Don't know.
I think what we'll decide, Bayern struggled against Celtic, if you remember. That
Yeah.
They
yeah.
can't handle defensive teams as much, so maybe 3-1 Inter.
I wanted to say 3-1.
I think this game is a penalty game.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. It could
I
go
think it's going to
pens.
go 3-3 on aggregate. And 3 goal pens second leg. 100%.
And who goes
Wait, go pen second
Bayern.
leg. Wait.
Well, of course, we go pen second leg, mate. As in, like,
Oh no, I thought you meant as in the first leg is 3-3 and then second leg is
no, 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 overall.
3-3 and then they go pens. And I think Bayern Munich win on pens.
What? You're not back in Inter?
They both go. You know, they're both close in it. I mean,
the latest penalty shootout from Inter
50-50.
Milan in
Oh
the
yeah.
Champions League they
Yeah,
failed,
they did
so-
flop. Yeah, they did. That's true.
so yeah. I mean,
Sure.
what was your final score? Did you say a score?
3-1.
Oh, 3-1-2.
I wanted to say that.
Inter Milan.
Okay,
I
so
want-
we've got Inter Milan on this table. So if that means this.
Wait, so what did you say?
What did I say? Get 3-3 Bayern Munich on
Oh,
pens.
okay.
So that means that in the semi-final we'd have for Avid it'll be Arsenal PSG. Well, for us, everyone else, it's going to be
Yeah.
a PSG Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So how do you think that game will go?
That'll be very fun.
Mbappe against his
Mbappe
old
against his
team.
old team.
That'll be very fun.
Wait, what? I thought you were Arsenal versus PSG.
No, we're
Oh,
not.
no,
we're not.
sorry.
Oh, I was thinking of Arsenal. Oh, what?
Okay.
No, really, I was. Like, I'm not even trying to troll. Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. I'm not talking about this one.
Remember, okay, you can talk that. You can
You
give
can't
me a
imagine
If I
reference.
can't talk about
Arsenal don't go for it.
you guys talk about the fantasy reality. I'll stick to the earth. Okay.
Oh, okay,
I'll stick to
okay.
earth. All right.
Real Madrid PSG. I mean, how do you think we'll go? Do you think it'll be quick? We'll go swiftly in these semi-finals.
PSG win.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes.
That would be an upset.
Why though?
It's just a better team.
They're a better team, but can they handle?
Real Madrid
Madrid's
have
quality?
gotten away with it year after year, and you can say
But
heritage, right?
This is their.
No, I agree. Like you can say heritage and Josh, I agree with that. But the last 2 years has been very close,
And
too
it has.
close to call. And you can't have Judge for like 15 years, bro. Like
have.
surely
They
like
can.
They can.
They can. They will.
It
They
can.
will.
no, but I think
I think Real Madrid win on
they
penalties.
put down away Liverpool. That's so impressive to me.
That is very
Liverpool put down Real Madrid, spanked them.
But you know how Real Madrid are. Lay down these chairs,
Yeah,
they
they got
turn
better
up.
as the year went by.
Are you really gonna rely on
And the experience of
Mbappe?
that team.
Are you really gonna rely on whoever they're gonna have in centre back? Like they're not fit there. Attack. I'm not relying on Mbappe. I'm sorry. He's had a great second half of the season. 100%. He scored more goals in Real Madrid's debut seasons. I think he's got more than R9, and I think
He's
he's
a
behind
36,
Fernando
6,
Morientes.
Maybe I have no clue.
But anyway, PSG are the better team, and I think
But do the better team always prevail? In the Champions
no,
League,
but the better team
statement?
the better team has prevailed this season.
That's true. That's true.
Look, in all seasons, Liverpool would have went through there against PSG. PSG.
Well, we
in all-
said that Atletico were a better team than Real Madrid.
They were, but then again, look, it was a penalty shootout. That wasn't Judge. He messed up.
Yeah.
He messed up, and Oblak should have saved the one against
last one.
Rudy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
exactly.
that's not Judge. You messed up.
That's true.
You messed up. Oblak is coming out in the interview saying you need luck against Rome. No, brother, you need a better hand.
Yeah, he does.
You need a better hand.
Alright, go on then. What do you think's gonna go? If it's PSG Real Madrid, what do you think the score's gonna be?
I think he'll go to penalties again. I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
2-2 overall.
This
PSG go
is
penalties.
Going on pens again.
I was gonna go 2-2 penalties.
Yeah.
Real Madrid.
Nah, I'm on
Pens,
PSG.
though. I've never seen that. They don't even lose on pens.
I don't remember last time they did.
PSG.
They beat us
Yeah,
last year.
Dortmund.
They, what?
Penalties, Dortmund.
Oh yeah, that's 2012.
2012. Do you remember?
Mourinho.
Bayern,
Yeah.
11-12. Bayern.
Was it?
Oh, Bayern,
sorry,
Bayern,
I know I said
Bayern.
Dortmund,
Yeah.
Bayern. So ones where they were
Did Ronaldo
on
miss?
purpose. Yeah.
Ronaldo, Kaká, and Ramos.
Ramos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
All right. If it's Real Madrid PSG, I think it's gonna be a Real Madrid win.
Advantage is on
I
PSG
think it'll
though,
be 3-2.
Why?
I really want to see
because they don't have to
PSG
play
win.
the league.
Yeah,
They've wrapped up the
Oh,
league
that's true,
anyway.
that's true,
and-
that's true.
3-2.
Yeah,
I think 3-2.
so-
3-2.
So am I the only one favouring PSG?
What did you put it?
No, I haven't predicted.
Oh,
Oh, man, pick a score. Pick a score, mate. Go on the clock.
Because I really, it's so far ahead. Like, you know, things could happen by then. I want to say PSG, but I just can't see them beating.
Go with your heart, mate, or go with your head.
I'll go with PSG. I'll go with PSG.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
so
okay,
it's
okay,
50-50.
okay.
3-2 PSG.
Oh, okay.
So
We'll leave it up to the comments.
we have to decide who's going in the final, mate. So do we take Real Madrid or PSG?
Do rock paper
Wait,
scissors?
you didn't do Barca Inter?
We'll do
We'll do
Barca,
that, yeah. But we need to figure out this side who's gonna go through.
Okay. Well, how about we just go by team? Who's going to be stronger?
What do you want?
So like, who's the defense is better? Who's midfield is better? Who's attack is better?
Okay, defense PSG is better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Midfield PSG is better.
Midfield.
And attack.
By a mile, by the way.
Yeah,
By a
so
mile.
then PSG go through then.
But then the attack is Real Madrid.
I'm going for PSG. I'm not
So
gonna lie to
PSG
you.
go through.
I
We'll
really
say,
go
we'll
for
say
PSG.
we're doing opposite. PSG are going to go through in that
Ooh.
semi-final.
We'll see.
That means they go for Arsenal as well.
PSG
Anyway,
versus.
No, obviously, like Arsenal, we're gonna beat PSG again. We're gonna re up.
Oh, so Arsenal, how much do Arsenal beat PSG by?
I think on aggregate it will be 3-1.
Okay.
there. Anyway, next
We're
side.
not playing Karuma, by the way.
Yeah, I'm playing real life, mate.
Inter versus Barcelona on the other side of the semi-final.
That's a tough one.
That's gonna be
Barcelona.
Inter versus Barcelona. That's a ridiculous match.
When was the last time they had like a
This is like
tie
a
in,
vintage
this
Champions League
This
magnitude?
is
matchup.
a matchup.
And Inter gonna go
9-10.
through.
Yeah,
Hansi
9-10,
flick,
yeah.
Hansi flick ball. You know, the attacking football against Simeone is a five at the back. You know.
Simeone?
Inzaghi.
Inzaghi.
Oh, yeah.
They've been dumped out, mate.
Simeone.
Inter win. Straight off the bat, bang! I'm shooting. That's my
Scores.
yes.
Go on then. If you're gonna shoot the score.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Barca.
3-2 Inter.
I think it'll be 4-2 Barca.
You all saying Barca?
Yep.
We would love to see an El Clasico.
We'll see. I'm
An
telling you,
El
Inter.
Clasico final.
We
Don't
just said-
count
we said
out
PSG
this
will
man.
go through anyway.
No, that's because we had to agree, but we
Oh.
were splitting it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't count out Inzaghi. We'll go Barca, but I'm telling you, watch, yeah, I'm gonna be here. I will
Okay.
be here.
I don't know
Obviously-
why
Obviously.
they get their goals.
Obviously
There's
gonna
too
be
much
here.
quality.
We're actually
There's
gonna
too
be.
much quality
Yeah.
in that Boston is too much quality, especially that midfield.
You'll be a tie game.
Where do Inter
Inter's
score?
team-
I don't know.
Inter's midfield is like the like.
Into my photo,
Really?
chasing off
It
the
depends.
league.
Actually, depends. They've been playing for Tazy a few times. They've played a few other players.
What's
like,
his
in that
sensei?
midfield.
What's that guy?
Senesi.
Senesi. Oh,
That's
yeah.
a centre back, bro. Who are you talking about?
No, you know this Italian centre mid.
Is it
Sensei. Do you not remember him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know
know
what you're talking
him.
about. Yeah.
What happened
I
to
don't
him?
know.
Does he not play for them?
I don't know, but I know they play for Tazy every so often in that midfield. So,
What about Ratchet Nangolan?
I mean, they have. I think in the last
If you
game,
know, you know.
in the last game they played Fratesi, Hakachanoglu, and who's the last? Victorian in that midfield against Feyenoord in the second leg.
Is
So,
that gonna
that's-
match Barca?
Yes.
Is that gonna match Barca?
Yes.
Who's
Yes.
Barca midfield? They got what? Pedri.
Tiki Taka versus
Casado,
hard
I think, plays
working.
quite a few games.
Who's gonna
I think he's been injured now.
Who,
I think-
Casado?
yeah, I think he's injured.
Who?
I'll fact check his
Casado,
injuries.
Mark Casado.
Yeah, the
I think he's injured. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he's injured.
I'm pretty sure I saw him off the pitch though. Go check.
I mean, I think I saw. I don't know.
Plays
man.
half time.
Yeah. Firmino.
Gavi, anyone? Gavi?
Just
oh, yeah.
stop,
Oh no,
man.
Frankie De Jong had a good game against Benfica. That's who it was. Frankie
Yeah,
De Jong
but
was
we
on.
were not Frank De Jong's not durable and he might break. before
Inter's
the game.
midfield is better than Barcelona's.
Really?
Yes. Pedri on his own can headlock them, but like 3 against 1, nice. You're not really gonna outmatch that.
I mean, Pedri, Frankie De Jong, and Dani Olmo in that midfield is not that bad.
Oh, I forgot about Danny Olmo.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good 3 midfield. It's
If
gonna
Danny
be-
almost fit.
It's going to be a competition.
But Kalanoglu's redefined himself to be like a modern, like
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand
incredible.
you. I don't. Do you remember when Zlatan said that to him?
no.
Do you
I don't
remember?
understand you right now.
Okay.
No, Kalanoglu just like reinvented his
Yeah,
game.
no,
It's
100%.
Milan time. It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah. Do you not remember when
Yeah,
Zlatan? I don't
yeah.
understand you. I don't want to swear, but I don't understand you.
So,
Do you remember?
So who are we saying we go for in this Barca Inter game?
I
We're
mean,
saying-
you all saying Barca, right? So
so
we'll have
Yeah.
to be
we're going
Barca.
Barca. So that
Tight
means
game though. Tight.
we're gonna have in the final.
Oh, class. Oh, it's not.
Barca PSG.
Wait, did we all say PSG?
Yeah.
We know,
Oh,
we're
No,
50 then.
we're
Okay.
50-50. Yeah.
Damn.
So Barca PSG. We could have had a classical.
Two teams.
I think it would be a Clasico. That would be a crazy. Imagine a Clasico final.
I mean, I always wanted it to be a Messi Ronaldo Clasico. If we never had that.
I mean, we did see Messi versus Ronaldo, and Messi beat him. So
That's true, no, but I mean like final.
Messi like destroyed him.
I wanted to see a final, but it never happened.
Yeah, we saw a final.
Where?
Messi destroyed him.
When?
Messi destroyed him. What do you mean when?
But there was no final.
Okay, so no argument about this. Let's keep on to the
When
final.
Ronaldo was the main man at Man United.
Oh, yeah. you're
When
right,
Ronaldo was- yeah.
When
Yeah,
Messi
yeah.
dunked
I was
on
thinking
him.
about 10-11. I don't know.
Nah.
Anyway, but yeah, so Barcelona PSG final.
PSG never
One
won it.
game. PSG
Last
again, never won
time in
it.
the final in
Well, they
2020.
look better than what they have with Mbappe and them, man.
Barcelona could break their 10-year,
There's a storyline here, because remember
Yeah.
last season, the Araujo and all that nonsense.
Yep.
There's a storyline here, I'm going PSG.
Ooh, he's going for the stories. He's going for the headlines.
Wait, what's the story? I forgot.
Remember last year, they got knocked out. The Araujo red card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. But they're on Mbappe this time.
Can
They don't,
Barcelona
they don't.
break
But they
their
look better
10-year?
That's true.
They're very, very good at that.
10 years in the making for
Desiree
Barcelona.
Doué,
They've been waiting.
Desiree Doué performance, that was ridiculous. Everyone's
Bro,
been talking
this
about
guy, that's the next
So
Neymar.
quick. What is
it. Yeah,
that?
I don't understand.
That's the next Neymar.
He's dropping it.
It's not
Yeah,
it's not your Lamine or whoever else or Barcola. That's the next
He had a
Neymar.
ridiculous game to for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, look, so Barca, PSG, what do you think?
Wait, hang on. I thought Martinelli was meant to be the next
But
name.
no, I didn't
He
say that.
told me
I
this
didn't say that.
when they signed him, innit?
Where's the
2019.
evidence? Where's the evidence?
I am the evidence.
All right, you're false, mate.
Nah,
Alright,
I
go on
remember
then.
you said that.
So, if you think it's going to be Barca, PSG, what?
PSG win.
In the final.
It's a one-off final. Anything can happen.
These finals have been, what's the last final?
They're
Last
so
one was-
boring, the
what's-
finals,
was the
though.
Real Madrid Dortmund get 3-1 or 2-1?
2-0.
2-0.
It was 2-0.
2-0.
But it was so
Yeah, finals are
boring.
always low scoring.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
thinking.
I'm going 2-1 PSG.
That's my scoreline as well. 2 on PSG.
Who was against PSG and Barcelona? I'm going. Dembele scoring against his old team and lifting it in front of them. Oof.
That's storylines here everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
crazy. Yeah.
Enrique winning it for
Yeah,
Barcelona
against-
10 years ago.
and then
winning
winning
it
it
now,
PSG.
yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna go
Finally getting rid of their superstars and now they've got a team.
Yeah, it's a
find the
nice
right
story.
model finally. Yeah, I'll go with PSG.
And they're gonna make that
One.
final stadium theirs. You know, PSG
Yeah.
ultras do turn up. They made
PSG
they
won
made Anfield
Barcelona
theirs,
now.
don't they?
Yeah.
they did.
PSG won Barcelona now.
Oh, wow.
You think they
What'd
won't
you say?
concede?
PSG won Barcelona now.
Wow.
I think there'll be a goal.
It'll be
in there.
tight. It'll be a tight
There'll be a
game.
goal in there.
It's like
Nah,
no, because every final's low scoring and it'll be like something
I think it's
stupid.
the
to
only
happen.
time I think we'll have a high scoring final because both
I
teams
hope.
have a good
I hope,
midfield
yeah.
and attack that can cook.
I think Barcelona will crumble under the pressure.
I don't think so.
PSG could crumble though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they're
but
more likely
they've
to.
most recently been here before. Like, I feel like they'll get through.
But no,
this
that
time.
Barcelona team has a lot of experience though.
And also,
With
you know,
the-
More than PSG.
Way more than PSG.
majority of
way
the
more
time,
than
you know, first timers in the Champions League final never win, but they always win after that.
I remember PSG are known to be bottlers.
Yeah,
The
but-
Marquinhos, the Donnarummas. Hakimi is not really, I think
yeah,
he's
no, but I
overrated,
think, you know, second time's a charm, and you always win your second time.
All right, you know what?
And most teams do.
I
Most
think-
teams
I
always
think
win it the
we're
second
gonna have a
time.
dramatic final. Are we doing
I mean,
live
look,
stream
Man
for
City
that
won
game?
it the second time,
We
so
could-
did
we
We
Chelsea.
could,
Live
yeah.
stream at
we can,
Am's
yeah. What, my house?
This is his house.
This is my house. We can't
When
do
is
it
the
here.
Champions League final? 1st of June.
Probably something like that. I mean,
Um,
What about the Club World Cup
Wait,
boys?
so what are you saying?
We're not even in
I
it.
think
We're not even in it.
I will be.
I think
we got
it's
summer
gonna
off.
be, penalties. I think we go penalties.
Oh,
I mean,
penalty
I
shootout.
think if Fitch are gonna win, it's gonna go penalties.
Who's going to be in goal? Do you think Chesney or what if Ter Stegen's back? Imagine they
Oh,
bring
if
Ter
they have
Stegen
Ter
back.
Stegen in goal,
That would be offensive if they put just to take him back in.
Chesney-
I feel like the fans
Chesney-
would- the
Chesney
fans
had
would
a very
explode.
good-
Yeah.
The Chesney had a good game against
He did, he
Benfica as
did,
well.
he did. He's been very good. He's kept
Yeah.
like a lot of clean sheets.
Barcelona
I think maybe
don't want to take him back
yeah,
in
I think
goal.
he's
They
kept like
don't
7 or
want to
8
take him back.
in his last like 11, 12 games. He's
You
very
know what?
good.
I think it's gonna be 2-2, a goal scoring final, a final for the neutrals, and I'll go penalties. And Donnarumma, you know, will win PSG that Champions League.
That would be a sick legacy for him though.
Yeah, it would-
Crap
Two
keeper
finals.
all his life, but he's won 2 finals.
He's been alive, like he's been in the game for so long as well.
Yeah, he's been
It
in
feels
the
like
game
he's been a youngster
so.
forever.
Yes.
Doesn't look like one, but
That doesn't look like one indeed.
looks like the opposite of one.
So go on, I say 2-2 PSG win on the penalties for Donnarumma.
Wow, we all said PSG.
Lamine Yamal.
Oh, that's
the racism
that's
gonna
terrible.
come out of that one is
That's
gonna be
terrible.
crazy.
That'd be crazy.
The
Damn.
man of racism that's gonna come out of that one.
Alright, go on then, mate.
Well, I already said, man.
What did you say?
I said
1-0.
1-0
Oh,
PSG.
yeah. Who did you say score?
Yeah, 2-1 PSG with that.
So everyone's saying a PSG win, and I found an underdog story.
So guys, that's our
Wait,
champion.
You know, just in case Arsenal do go for the
Oh,
final.
oh, sorry.
Arsenal
Yeah.
versus Barcelona. What do you think's gonna happen down there?
He's gonna. As I said before, second time's always when people win their first Champions League.
How much did we lose to them last time? 2-1.
Yes.
2-1 Arsenal.
And you lost that one because of that layman red card.
Which
One
that was
reason.
dodgy refereeing.
And
Yeah.
also, if Bayern Munich do go through to the final, it's in their stadium, the final.
It's not in their stadium.
It is
Bayern
in
Munich
It's
can't
not.
go through.
I'm pretty sure
final.
it's
It's-
Munich.
Really.
No, it's not. It's road to Munich, but it's not their stadium. It's another
It says it's
venue.
Allianz Arena.
No, it's not. It's called something else.
Nah, it says it's
Olympic
Allianz
Stadium.
Arena.
No, that was last year,
Nah, it
wasn't
says
it?
Allianz Arena. I'll be here, Mike.
No, it's okay. Well,
Anyway, go on then. I mean,
2-1 Arsenal.
okay, so if Arsenal do go through, they're gonna win the Champions League 2-1.
No, I'm saying Inter are gonna beat Barcelona. That's my
Oh, so
prediction.
you're gonna think you're gonna
Yeah,
be
and
Inter Milan.
Yeah, 2-1.
That's probably even worse.
Give me Inter Milan.
That is a whole-
Give me Barcelona.
The alternate reality. That is.
That's the alternate reality called Earth.
Okay.
EARF.
Okay.
Earth.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Planet Earth.
Okay.
That's planet Earth.
All right. I mean, does that wrap up our Champions League predictions?
Yeah, I mean, we predicted
So you know
that.
what? We'll do quickly one thing. Who do you think the player of the tournament of the Champions League will be then? If in our alternate reality,
Well, if PSG win it, then
do you think who do you think will win PSG?
I'll
It's
play
not
of
obvious choice.
the tournament.
Yeah, from PSG. Who do you think it will be?
But does that have to be from PSG? It could
I
be-
think
think
it's
it's
too
too
early
early
to
to
win
predict.
it.
It's too early to predict. It's gonna be
Vitinha.
based-
Okay, he's been the best player from PSG. That if they did go through, there'd be a key
Yeah, but
piece.
Vitinha.
whoever scores more goals is gonna get more PR.
Vitinha.
Let's say Dembele scores a couple more, he'll get the PR.
Vitinha.
Even
I would
Vitinha.
agree he'd be the best player in the team, but who would get the awards?
Vitinha.
It would
I
be the
mean,
goal
who do you think
scorer.
would turn up in the final?
Vitinha.
All
I
right.
hope so. I love it.
Ask me another question.
Nah, Vitinha.
we'll
Just
stop
ask
it
me.
there.
Ask me. Oh, no, I'll do a different. No, I'll do a different answer.
Oh, I don't know.
What if Barca won it? Then, I mean, who would then play?
Vitinha.
That'd be
Rafinha.
Rafinha. It'd probably be
Or
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
It'd be
Vitinha. No, look, football now. There's a lot of appreciation for midfielders. Obviously,
That's
Rodri
That's true.
won the Ballon d'Or. Valverde is getting shots for the Ballon d'Or now. Apparently, I don't know. So. Maybe that's for now Real Madrid fans. And Liverpool, the focus of that game was the midfield.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Yeah, I mean that is the Champions League, predictions. Do you want to say anything to wrap up, David?
Look, like, obviously, if we get this prediction wrong, make sure you cook them three, because my heart is Arsenal. So if PSG and Barca are in the final and they're not, just cook all three of these. They don't know ball. Okay?
But if they are, we'll make sure we have a great edit of him.
Why? Because I'm saying that PSG. We've all collectively said PSG are going to get to the final.
What?
So
No,
if
No, but you
Arsenal-
said in fantasy, but you said in
No.
reality,
No,
Arsenal go
look,
through.
as a group, we've decided PSG
Okay.
and Barcelona, right? So if Arsenal don't get to the final, I can't get cooked, because as a group, we've decided that PSG and Barca are going to go through. But if they're not in the final and Arsenal are, then I'll get it right.
What happens if you lose the final?
What?
That's even worse.
What?
That's even worse.
I'm not going to talk about things that don't happen.
Message for Yusuf in the future who's editing this video. Just click this area just in case Real Madrid knock Arsenal out. We'll put in the intro. We'll put in the intro.
I'll knock you out, mate, if that happens.
Give me 5 big booms every goal that they score.
Oh, okay, boy.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Okay.
Saka.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
And his knees popped again.
Hey, huh?
Oh.
Alright, that's a wrap.
But where's
That's
Amad
a
Diallo,
wrap.
mate?
That's a
Where's
wrap.
Amad Diallo,
That's a
mate?
wrap.
Where's
Wrap,
Amad Diallo,
wrap,
mate? Cooking like a
That's
shawarma,
wrap.
mate.
That's
Cooking
a
like a
wrap.
shawarma,
That's a
mate.
wrap. He's at
Amad
Torino.
Diallo,
I saw a picture of
Amad
Torino.
Diallo.
Any words to the fans? We've been away for a bit. You know?
We're back. Obviously, keep sharing it to everyone. I keep saying it. Your mom, your dad, people that are in prison that you know,
Alright.
wrong'uns, your teachers, everyone.
Yeah, we take all the audience that we can get,
Everyone.
and as well, we've been off for a bit, so please come back and watch us, please.
Please come back.
Yeah, please come back.
We'll be back. We'll be trying to be more consistent. If I don't know, that's it. We'll be more consistent. Dean, any words?
Just again, and everyone enjoy Ramadan. It's been really good for me as well. So it's nice. I hope everyone else had a good Ramadan as well.
What about the non-Muslim people?
They just have a good March.
It's Lent right now, isn't it? Lent or
No,
Lent?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Lent.
I don't
Or
know.
for everyone
I-
else, like, enjoy your days.
Good days.
Eat on our videos. Consume us.
That's fine. Have done any words?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, goodbye, people.
Come
We'll
on.
see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.
Goodbye.
Alright, there you go.